Imagine you're in a room with your team at work and you ask this question. Hands up if you think you're creative. How many people as a percentage do you think would, put their hands up? This is what I sort of find. You might be sort of 10 to 20% in the room, put their hands up, sort of looking around, maybe a little bit worried. Okay, you might also find there's, 30 to 40% that, they go to put their hand up, but, oh, am I creative or not? What if I say I am and people think I am or I'm not? Okay, you might have maybe 50, 60% of the room, maths you can play around with a little bit here, who might be sitting there thinking, no way, I haven't got a creative brain in my body. I want us to reimagine this notion of creativity. Instead of thinking, am I creative or not? Think around, what's my level of creative confidence? We are all born creative, okay? We know this to be true. However, as we get older, for many different reasons, we might decide that we're not creative, which, is absolute BS, but, we'll leave that for another time. Because we might be thinking, as an example, we all have ideas. So we all have ideas, okay? Each and every day, we look around the world and we're always seeing new things, imagining new things, even if we don't give ourselves credit for them. Okay, so we've got these lovely little ideas going on. There's little ideas happening. And here's the thing, we might even have more than one. We might have two, we might have three. So we might have this sort of bunch of ideas. However, it's very easy just to sort of sit back and go, well, I'm going to keep these quiet and I don't want to share them with anyone. Now, for me, this comes down to what I call our creative confidence. And look, the theory here is it's not about your creativity. It's about how confident you are with sharing your ideas. And there's a great book by Tim and David Brown from the design thinking firm IDEO, and it's called Creative Confidence. And their theory is, which I agree with wholeheartedly, is that we all have ideas. However, we're really scared about getting them into the world. Now, imagine what it'd be like in your organization if everyone in your organization had a really, really high degree of creative confidence. That is, I have ideas, I'm willing to share them, I back myself in those ideas as well. Imagine if everyone in your organization were putting their ideas into the world. Imagine if you could draw on all this inspiration. So there's a constant feed of ideas going on everywhere around you. Imagine what that could look like. So the question is, what are you going to do to build creative confidence in your team? What are you going to do to make a safe space for people to share ideas? What are you going to do to make sure all ideas are valued? What are you going to make sure say, I want to hear from you. I value your diversity and interesting thinking. Because once these are out in the world, this creative confidence is catching as well. So don't think around creativity. I want you to think around creative confidence, because imagine what's possible when that energy, that joy, that humanity that we have is out in the world.